about because in 1984 and 5, D&D was very popular. And I wanted to do a game where we could put more than one player around the monitor, which was the traditional arcade approach of that. In fact, the original plan was to have 4 players around the monitor. We actually succeeded in that. The point of that, of course, is to get $1 per play for a certain amount of time, which is typically 1.5 to 2 minutes in arcade games. And that way, maximize the amount of earnings.
So, as to the game designer's philosophy, do you feel sometimes that you're thinking more as a businessman and trying to take the money, or versus entertaining the player? So, do any of you have kind of a problem with that?
That's the main goal of doing coin-op games, is to get, you're renting, it's pay per play, and you're renting time for people to watch pictures. And you always, that's always when you're designing a coin-op game, what the goal is to earn money. And if your game doesn't earn money, then it won't exist. So there is nothing else.
It's very much like the movie business, where you try to get box office receipts for the first month or week or something like that, to show how well the product's doing. And hopefully it'll carry on for the rest of the year. And that's what we do in the coin-op market. We put it out for a week and see how much money it earns, and we compare that with other games that have been produced in the past as well as the games that are currently there.
Yeah, Mark's right. I mean, if your game doesn't make money, all your wonderful design is basically gone. Nobody's ever going to play that game. So, I mean, it's very important to focus on the ultimate coin through the coin door.
And to get them to pay money is so that they have to be entertained. That's what makes them want to continue to play, is entertainment. So it does feed back into the original core design. What happens though is, I think, rather than having the time to let things play out, you have to pack as much entertainment as possible in a 90-second period. So that's the big challenge.
In your whole game design is dictated by that. We used to call it the psychology of attic pulling. You would sit around and try to introduce things into your game design that would give players the most bang for their buck in a short amount of time, but you want them to keep adding money to the game. Gauntlet is probably the best example of that. As Ed said, the 4 players standing around the cabinet, it's drawing a maximum amount of coin drop over time. It was very successful because of it.
There was a real key design in the way that they brought the monitor up toward the angle of the monitor itself, and the fact that it basically didn't use the glass over the monitor, and that brought the monitor very close, and the design of the control panel was such that you could actually get 4 players comfortably around the cabinet. At the same time, there could be other games in a fairly close proximity to the cabinet itself.